night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Sometimes I see loved ones, and sometimes I see just different representations. The way it works is that the way I see and I'm shown things is that we each have like a spiritual support group. We actually have loved ones, we actually have angels and things like that that help us along the way with whatever it is we're going through. And it's not about even being religious or spiritual, it just happens. It's one of those things it's what our soul does naturally. I will let you know the one thing I connected is that I did see like a grandma energy, like a presence of somebody who felt like a grandma. So I don't know if it's somebody who's already crossed over or just represents just that her presence is very much with you. But I did feel that as soon as they told me that they talked to me. It was like the first thing I saw. But it was interesting because I felt a lot of love and comfort coming from it. And she was trying to offer reassurance. I will let you know she's not concerned, that's not the right word. She was just showing me the path, like she's trying to get you on the right path, the best way I could explain it. For some reason, music's important to you too. I'm not sure exactly what you do for that or what you do for the what?
I make beats.
Oh, awesome. That's the thing. I am getting that's actually part of what your soul is here to do. It's very healing for you. It's also very encouraging. So I'm proud of you that you're already doing that on some level. Just because, again, I saw music tones in your energy. This presence, wherever she is also just letting me know that this is a way to get your mind clear. It kind of feels like it's like you're meditative. You know how people meditate, they put themselves in a trance in a state of that clarity. That's actually a place for you to do that. One of the things that would encourage you if you're trying to make a decision or you're trying to do something for yourself, if you literally put yourself in the beats or even connect to that space, I just see you taking off is the best way I can explain it. So even if you're saying, okay, what do I need to do? Start with the music and play with the beats, and I'm getting the answers will come through that space. Okay? Who are you to him, by the way, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm his cousin.
Okay, because I kept seeing family, and I almost wanted to say sister, but then I was like, when I was trying to go that path, I was being stopped.
Well, we joke around and say I'm his sister.
Okay.
Like another.
But that's the thing, that's the path that I'll be honest with you, that's what it felt like, but when I kept trying to go that path, I get a hold. What that means is that I'm being told that I'm not connecting to exactly what it is, so you felt connected family-wise somehow. Which makes sense why I'm seeing that presence also showing itself with you. That's why I was trying to understand if they were just telling me that you guys, on some level, were being guided by the same presence. It's kind of cute because whoever this person is saying you're innocent. It's kind of like he's telling you need to protect her. She's very innocent. She's very not that in any way it's like in a negative way. It kind of feels like you got to protect her. Like you got to keep her safe. Kind of like your energy and your soul is stepping in as like the big brother. Like, I'm going to go ahead and guard her and keep her safe and protected. It's actually really sweet. I actually see you guys moving forward in very good ways. I will let you know if something's going to come up in regards to your life. It's not to scare you, but I feel like there's something emotionally that's going to come up for you. And it feels like a very, you're going to hit like a fork. And you're actually going to be coming in and helping them a lot through that time. Pivotal point. It's going to be a pivotal point in your life where you're needing to stay on the path. Is the best way I could explain it.
Am I going to die or something?
No, definitely not being shown. And if I would, I promise you, I wouldn't be addressing it unless they were telling me that they needed you to stop doing something, so that wouldn't happen. They're actually showing me a future version of you in a good way. I'm actually seeing you settle down, married, and in a very committed relationship. For some reason, you're not here. They're kind of showing me you go somewhere else, that you move away. But I'm not sure if it's correlated because of whoever comes into your life lives somewhere else or somehow is connected. But they're showing me a future version. It's like somehow encouragement is being offered for you in that. I don't know if you're just having doubts that you're never going to settle or find the right person. But for some reason, they're trying to share encouragement with that. Sure thing, for some reason, I'm not saying he's a church boy, but he feels like somebody who's like a very... I don't know how to explain it. He feels very, not to intimidate you if it's not something you're, but he looks very well put together. Feels like church traditional kind of guy. And for some reason they keep going that for you because on some level you're either having too much doubts about that, and that's something they're needing. You know that the right person is going to come up and is going to connect with you, and it's not something you have to work hard at. I actually feel like your life is going to fall into place a lot easier than what you're perceiving it to. If you were open to it, I would say I'm open to seeing a sign in the omens in regards to show you that that's going to be the path, because I do see you very clearly going to school. I actually feel like there's going to, okay, thank you. You're going to get tokens, and what's going to look like, I see a quarter, so it's going to represent coin or quarters that are going to go ahead and let you know this is the path you're supposed to take. I'm also being shown finances as the issues that are going to be keeping you from that, but I'm getting things that are just going to align themselves. I'm getting a bad stomach pain in my stomach. It represents on some level like there's a fear of security, fear of like feeling taken care of, feeling like everything's going to fall into place, and I feel it here. So that represents an energy that's sitting in your stomach that you need to like say, hell with it. All right, so anything you want to talk about? If you want to ask something, you can.
No.
I guess
Never done something like this,
I know. I guess I'm interested to see. I mean, do you like feel or like hear something? Like,
Well, it's like right now talking to you guys, I saw this woman's presence, this grandmother. I saw her energy. Like I just see her, and she's showing herself to me as a grandmother. So that's, I actually see her and I feel her. When I saw you, it was a vision. Like I actually got a vision of you older. The music, I actually saw tunes. I actually see visual tunes being played in here, and then I saw you getting into a trance, meaning like it represents, it's a space of comfort for you. It's a space of clarity. In regards to your security, I actually feel it in my body. Like I actually felt like he somehow needs to get secure about his life, about himself, about what he's able to do. And it's causing pain in my body, which represents it's an actual fear for you. The other thing with your mind, I actually saw her touching your head. Like she was showing me that you need to expand what's in there rather than...
I mean, my family so many times said like, you have such a talent, you need to go to school. Like, he doubts himself way too much now. He's really good at what he does. So it's so funny that you said that, because it's like I connected on it like maybe more than he did.
That's awesome. Yeah, because it was cute. She was just showing me she's trying to open it up, like for you to really understand it. You actually, thank you. And what they want me to explain to you, like I'm hearing this audibly. I know you're saying like how I connect to it. You're actually able to see the big picture and then put the pieces together. And that's why, again, I see like IT tech or something like that, because you're able to put things together. You're actually really good with, I don't want to say tinkering, but you've got an ease with technology is the best way I could explain it. But they're just showing me there's stuff in your mind that you're able to see the big picture. And it's cute because they're kind of showing me, you know how you do wires and you put things together and connect them? That's what they're showing me, like you're able to connect certain things and they just need you to see that. But I do see you being successful with that. So that's why I was saying when you told me you're not planning on going to school, I actually see the path is already there. It's more there than you realize. So it's one of the things you will be stepping into when you're ready and comfortable. Again, I was being shown coins will be showing up to show you those synchronicities. So pay attention to those coins. And it also represents that financially the support will be coming for you to be able to follow through on that.
Like that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Gotta like that.
Yeah. But that's how I see. I hear it. I feel it. Sometimes, like I've been out, and what happens is that's what I'm saying. I have talked to people randomly when I'm told they need somebody to talk to. Like I've been shown people who are in a very deep state, like they don't want to live anymore. That when it's that extreme, I see that. I've just never pulled somebody out of the crowd like that. You know, sometimes I'll say something to the bartender, or you know, but that's what happens. I hear it, I feel it, and sometimes I see it.
It's definitely interesting because you hit it right on the nail with him and me.
Oh, well, good.
It was interesting. Yeah.
Aw, well, I'm grateful.
Just ask you one thing.
Yeah.
You think I'm gonna be rich?
Let's see.
I need that.
All right. I would love to say that I see you being like, pow, you know, with all sorts of money rolling. I do see you working for it. I don't see you winning it. I don't see you
Work for it. I
like.
just want to know if it's in my future.
I just see you working for it. They're actually showing me the biggest wall you're gonna hit is motivation. Like if you could just stay motivated, you could see yourself through.
She's right. She's psychic. And this.
They're just showing me if you can maintain the motivation, success will follow for you, but you just kind of get distracted a little bit too much to the point where it's keeping you from pushing forward. So that's all they're saying. That's all they're saying. It's not that you're not going to have it, and it's not. We're right on the money. That means it's important, right? That's so funny. Well, I joke around because my technologies always go off when something either important's happening or something's being said. So that right there, it's like that. That's like ding, 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 ding.
Like wake up.
Yeah.
Time.
No, but I do encourage you if you could just stay motivated. You know, there's a lot of books to thank you. They're actually showing me that if you can repattern your mind, like be more conscientious about your thoughts, about your abilities, and what you're here to be. Like I'm here to be something. I'm here to be. Wow, it's funny because I want to say pow. It's like that's the word I want to say. It's like you're here to be that, but they're just showing me again that you're just needing to maintain that motivation. So whether it's reading something or maybe audio or music that uplifts you, like creating a beat and be like, this is the beat that's going to maintain my motivation, and set the intention for that, and then play it when you're feeling low, when you're feeling like you just. But if you can work on the motivation, I see you doing very well. I see you having to work for it though. So.
Ready?
In a good way. In a good way.
So what was your experience with the reading?
She kind of changed my mind about that psychic reading. I didn't think I was gonna believe it, but she was spot on. When she brought up the music, I was like, yo, she knows. Felt like it.
Yeah. It definitely was like head on the nail for me. Like I connected to what she was talking about. It was interesting.
So you said she gave you pretty accurate stuff as far as your life and what you're going through right now?
A lot of stuff that I was like currently thinking about. It was like weird because it's like I heard myself thinking it out loud. It was crazy. It was cool.
So when you say that she changed your perspective, have you ever had a reading?
I was like, I don't believe in that. Oh, that stuff. My bad.
You can be real. That's
I
cool.
don't believe in that. She kind of changed my mind though. Now I'm kind of having second thoughts. I'm like, maybe that's real. I don't know.
Same here. I've never had anything like that because I didn't think that it would do anything for me, but it was accurate. So it was like kind of freaky. I was like, all right.
It's kind of sick, dude. I'm not gonna
It made you
lie.
think for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Anything else that you would like to add?
I just want to say thank you. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being a part of it and for being open to it. So.
No problem.